Good day, everyone. It's your girl, Precious Williams, and I am the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. And I'm coming to you live today. This is my hashtag 365-day challenge, where I'm going to go live for 365 days this year going into next year. Every day I'm going live. Every day I'm telling you stories. Every day I want you to experience the realness that is Precious Williams. Today is a very interesting day. Can I drop some tea on y'all? Let me drop some tea. So, as a speaker, as an international professional speaker, as a woman from the inner city of St. Louis, Missouri, as a woman who's fought many battles in life, I want to tell you something. You know, we always tell women and men to know your worth, and that sounds wonderful. And somehow, from that, we're supposed to just get what we ask for. But the hardcore truth is, a lot of times we don't. Now, are you wrong for asking for your worth? Are you wrong from walking away from a situation that does not suit you? No. But we live in a world that wants a lot of us to just be quiet and accept what is given. And I ain't with that shit. Sorry, just not with it. So I want to have a real conversation today about something that happened 2 years ago. Now, I know I walked out of the Bowery Mission Women's Center 2 years ago, but there was something that happened like later on in the year that I really want to share with y'all that came up in a conversation with another person yesterday. So, know your worth. It's even better when you ask for your worth and you stand in your shit, right? Because if someone really wants you, they'll rise to it, or you both can mutually walk away. No hard feelings, right? So let me drop this little tea on. Let me drop this tea. So I was on the phone yesterday with someone I went to school with. And it was a very good conversation, possibly could lead to a collaboration, client relationship, but it was a very good conversation. And towards the end of the conversation, she dropped something on me that I had totally forgotten about. Totally forgotten about. She said, Precious, I was speaking to one of our mutual classmates, and I was curious about working with you based on something she said. And I thought about the classmate, and it came to me. Years ago, I was requested to come to a different state to give a presentation on what I could do for their particular company. And they were just starting out, and they really wanted to get attention. They really wanted to get their pitches together and stuff like that. Because this person is someone I went to school with, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. I prepared. I know I'm dealing with people of a certain class, so I was ready. Right? I get there, killing the game, y'all, killing it, killing it. And then afterwards, we had a conversation about working together. I gave them what the fee was per month for a 3-month minimum to work with me. They said they think about it. I got a phone call and a text message and an email saying they would love to try me at a lower rate. They had already found someone who does something similar to what I do, and they could go with that person because they're cheaper, or I could match. Now, y'all know, that's not how we're going to do this. No. And so I said, let me consider it, because I was trying to hold my emotions in. Yeah, I was trying to hold my emotions in. Like, you going to give me a low grade alternative and I got to match that? Fuck out of here. I'm not doing that. And I meant that, right? So I was trying to think of a diplomatic way to say it, right? I was trying to think of a diplomatic way. And finally I said, in the spirit of good faith, I know my worth. It's like it's a song by this rapper called Dreezy. And I think, oh God, I can't think of the name of it, but she said, stop comparing me to the weak. Hey, Chi. Hey, Trinice. And I literally I had that in my mind. Stop comparing me to the weak. You want me to come down on price to match someone who's not on my level? You got to be out of your mind. So again, trying to keep it diplomatic. Y'all know how we do. Keep it diplomatic, keep it funky, keep it fresh. And I said, in the spirit of good faith, I cannot go down to that price. Not as a test or anything. I know my worth. I know what I can bring to the table. I showed you what I can bring to the table. If they can do it, Go with them if you want to. I haven't heard about that company from that day to this one. We have not spoken from that day to this one. So let me bring it back. Let me close the loop. So I'm on the phone with a particular classmate, and she says to me, you know, hey Javion, she came to me and she was like, whatever you said in that conversation stood with that particular classmate. She was not mad that you stood in your shit. You was like, no, you're not gonna pay me my rate? No problem. I'll walk. She was astonished that you did it. Astonished that I walked away. Y'all, can I tell you, I needed that money. Y'all know, I needed that money. I needed it, that money. But I walked away because I knew that if I took that money, I was setting myself up for always being behind the eight ball. I knew it. I would always, because when people recommend you, oh, I paid her this, try that. No, I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that. Like Cash Doll, I ain't doing none of that. I ain't doing none of it. So when we were having the conversation yesterday about this particular classmate who kind of kicked me to the curb, she was like, Precious, I truly respected that you were so bold to tell her no. The way you did it you were so diplomatic, but you didn't look back. You didn't sit there and cry about it and beg them to take you back. I was like, no, I wasn't going to. And if it cost a friendship, that's what it cost. But you will not disrespect my rates. And at the time, y'all, I might not have been where I am. I wasn't where I am today. So I want you all to know, this is hashtag speaker tales, hashtag entrepreneurial tales. What do you do when someone doesn't recognize your worth or they challenge you on your worth? Now, have I spoken for free in some things? Yeah, because it's my choice if I want to. But I'm not going to let you take me down to a place I'm not willing to go. And it's not just because I've been on Shark Tank and I've had clients on Shark Tank. It's not because I've gotten the media attention. It's not because I've gotten the multi-million-dollar investments. But what you're saying to me is you find a low-cost alternative. So you go with that low-cost alternative and see what happens. My client who's going to be on Shark Tank, who's flying out to Shark Tank this month, she could have done the same thing, but she didn't. She wanted to work with the best. And if I say I'm the best, I'm going to hold myself to the standard of being the best. Have I made mistakes in the past? Have I questioned my own worth? Have I done all of that? Yes, I have. Today I won't. It's my choice if I decide to speak somewhere for free. It's my choice. You don't get to dictate to me that you think that this would be good for exposure. Exposure, I've had that. And I'm still going to get it. In fact, I'm going to be on LinkedIn. I'm going to be on LinkedIn's new show called Business Unusual on September 15th. I didn't beg, I didn't borrow, I didn't steal. They sought me out. So I'm saying to all of you, and I want y'all to come with it on me. Come with it. Have you ever been in a situation where someone questions your worth and you walked away or you went down to the price that they wanted you to do? My question to you is, how did that make you feel? Now, my prices weren't astronomical. They weren't. But to be told, I was the number one student attorney in my class. I was kicking butt in special remand court. I won every case I had. And you're going to dictate to me that you're going to go with a low-cost alternative? You do that. Baby, do you know one of the best things that there is in life when you get to a certain level is you can walk away from supposed opportunities that are not opportunities for anyone but the other person. So I want to share that with you. Knowing your worth is great. And yes, if you have testimonials, credentials, and all, that's great. But when you ask for it, take a step back. Be silent about it. Let them talk to you. Let them say what they gonna say. And you can decide to roll or you can decide to fold. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? The reason why I want to bring up these speaker tales and these hashtag entrepreneurial tales is because I want y'all to give insight into who I am. And I hope that it blesses you on your journey. That's why they call me the ultimate bad bitch with a power pitch, because I don't play no games. But I had to work my way here. If I did what everybody told me, I'm black, I should be grateful for every dollar. And I am grateful for money that comes in. But what I really want y'all to know is that there comes a point where you have to stand in your shit. If I say I'm the best in the world, then I should charge like the best in the world. No, I don't have to be Les Brown, Lisa Nichols, Tony Robbins, Dean Grazioni. Like, I don't have to be none of these people. I am who I say I am. Not only am I who I say I am, the world recognizes me. You might say, well, Precious, I never heard about you before. How is that a problem for me? If I'm known by the right people, what difference does it make if I'm not known by everybody? There are some actors, I don't know their names, but they making queens. There are some celebrities making queens. There are business owners, business entrepreneurs, serial entrepreneurs, CEOs that y'all don't even know making queens because they're known by the right people. They step into certain roles. They know what they bring to the table. So my question to you, what do you do when you ask for your worth and someone says that they don't think you're worth it? Does that change how you see yourself, or is that their problem? I really want to know. And this also translates into relationships. If I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all, let me keep it a buck. Oftentimes in my, like in the romantic relationships that I've had or wanted to have, I've often felt like I wasn't good enough, right? Because I wasn't light skinned, didn't have green eyes. I don't have six pack abs. I'm not built like an Instagram model or a regular model or a supermodel. So who am I to ask for to be treated a certain way? And I started noticing something, that I was afraid to ask for what it was that I really needed. And it's caused me quite a bit of concern. Because I'm seen as strong, I just moved into this apartment. I have some of my friends who will bring over housewarming gifts and stuff like that. And then there's some people who, or they won't even bring it, they'll send it, they'll ship it. And then you have others who, yeah, all right. If I'm a height, I don't need to be here. I'm not a height. I'm extraordinary. I cry, I hurt like everybody else. But somehow my persona, or the fact that I'm tall, or the fact that I'm a bigger woman, a curvier woman, makes it seem like I don't need help, or I don't need to be hugged, or I don't need to be held. And that's a problem. And I don't want to go through that. I have needs, right? I need companionship and love. My worth doesn't change based on whether I'm asking for money or attention or made to feel that I belong. So anyway, I bring this up to say to the women out there, I feel you. To the entrepreneurs out there, I feel you. To the speakers out there, I feel you. These are hashtag speaker tales. So if I said anything today that resonated with you about your worth, knowing your worth, asking for your worth, and standing in your shit, like, comment, and share this video. It can change, it can open your mind to things you didn't even know existed. If this did something to you, I want you to type in the comments, hell yeah. And I want you to like, comment, and share this video, and share why you're sharing this video to your audience. Again, my name is Precious Williams, and I am the proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious, the author of the #1 bestseller, Bad Bitches and Power Pitches for Women Entrepreneurs and Speakers Only. And I want you to know, we live in a society that tells you after a certain age, you don't matter. Baby, my worth just went up. I'm 41 years old. I wish somebody would tell me I'm not good enough, or that my age counts me out. Oh, she hit the wall. Baby, I didn't hit the wall, bounced off the wall, climbed over the wall, and I'm still kicking. What you talking about, Willis? You think I don't have clients? Baby, I haven't even seen my clients. It's ridiculous. And that's the way I want you to have. Even if you have no clients right now, I want you to still be strong in who you are. We're in the midst of a pandemic, an economic downturn, and social unrest. Kick ass every day. Kick ass. Get your ass up and kick ass. Am I right or wrong? No, this is not a message for kids. This is a message for grown-ass women and grown-ass men. I'm going to keep it thuggy with y'all. Keep it thuggy. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. Back then, they didn't want me. Now I'm hot. They all on me. But they're only on me because I kept pressing on no matter what. And so I say to you all, keep going. I am not for the faint at heart. I have a strong personality and I keep it thuggy. Why? Because there's no Prince Charming who's going to show up on a white horse. He didn't show up. Does that mean that my worth went down? No, that means I invest in myself. I invest in what I bring to the table. You may not think that I'm anything of importance, but my God created a masterpiece. And and gosh darn it, I'm gonna kick ass. Every day I'm living. Every day I'm above ground. I'm kicking ass. I'm kicking my own ass. When I walk into a room, you feel my presence before I get there. They should feel your presence. Listen, I can come unannounced and you're going to feel me before you hear my voice. You're going to feel my passion. You're going to see the pink and I'm coming through. I'm coming through on these people. What you see with me is really what you get. Have I made mistakes? Yes, and I've apologized for them. And I pray that I'm forgiven. But seeking validation from others to make myself feel better, that's cute. He gave me a second chance. That's all I need. My purpose on this earth is to serve and to also remind women, entrepreneurs and speakers, successful corporate executives, and men. Playtime, like Dr. Sherwood always talked about, playtime is over. I don't play no games. This ain't tricks for kids. This is lessons for adults. And so you will encounter situations that are, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. It's like in Philippians, what is it? Not looking back, but pressing ever forward towards the goal. That's what I do. I can't walk around being anxious for nothing, but with prayer and supplication, I've made my request known to God, and He's answered prayers I was too afraid to even say out loud. In the midst of a pandemic, social unrest, and everything, don't let the world dictate how you see yourself. I have to tell myself every day, I'm 41 years old and I still have value. If I hit a wall, so did you. But who's gonna make it over the wall? I promise you it's gonna be me. So for all the people that say that women are over the hill, they're bigger, I don't care. It's whatever you want to say. But I take care of myself. I take care of my clients. And that's why I'm the killer pitch master. If you want to be a bad bitch with a power pitch, let me know in the comments. And let me know if you want to get a copy of my book, Bad Bitches and Power Pitches, for women entrepreneurs and speakers only. And I want you to kick ass. I want you to have that type of mindset that you're unapologetic about what you do. Keep it thuggy, my queens and kings. Keep it thuggy. Bring your real self to the table. That's what I did as an entrepreneur. I can't work in a company. I can't do open offices. And I'm not doing none of that. Cash dog, I ain't doing none of that. I'm going to work where I want to work, when I work, and how I work. Yeah, I know I put in my hours. From sun up to sundown, I go thuggy in these streets. But I love you all. And if there's anyone who has a question, please, please, please let me know. Please let me know. I'm going live on LinkedIn Live later on today around 2 o'clock. So you can meet me at 2 o'clock on LinkedIn Live. And we're going to talk about another topic. But again, recognize who you are. Recognize the worth and the value you bring to the table. And if someone doesn't recognize that, that's their problem. It's not yours. If someone says, you're ugly, you're stupid, I would never buy anything from you, thank you. Appreciate it, bruh. So when I make it, don't think I forgot about you. I ain't forgot. I ain't forgot about none of the people that dissed me and dogged me. I ain't gonna forget about no people who smiled in my face and slammed the door on me. I ain't forgetting about none of that. Now, is that gonna stop me from working with you later? Probably not. But I just want you to know, the people that you think are so beneath you can move mountains. And when they move mountains, you're like, how did they do it? Just know, serve a good God who makes the last first and the first last. In this pandemic and economic downturn and social unrest, who's really eating and who's not? Who forgot the code and who didn't? So I want you all to know, I plays no games in these streets. And I'm not talking myself up because I'm so big and bad and bold. Yes, I am. But no, I'm a bad bitch with a power pitch, and I've shown you how to take a pitch and multiply that shit. I've shown you. I've shown you. And let me shout out my peeps. Hey, Simply Speaks. Glad you're here. Gertrude, Nicole. Glad you all are here. Terrence Henderson. Nicole, I see you. Yolanda Venable. Javion. Trinise, thank you all for being here. And there's probably other people on here that I can't see. It's fine. But I want to let you know, thank you all for giving me this time. But I just really want to share. Listen, my show on LinkedIn is called Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster. I might change it to hashtag rock the mic, but I like keeping it real because we live in a fake ass world and I'm not with it. I want to be me. Do I make mistakes? Do I cry? Do I feel inadequate at times? Yes. But that does not stop me from going out there and putting on my armor and being ready to go into battle. Tiffany, hey love, hey go, hey girl. My clients coming out in full force. That's what I'm talking about. My clients be showing up for me. That's how you want your clients to be showing up for you. Rising on their feet. You want your network to show you love. That when you do something, they right behind you. They only do that if you show up as you're worthy. Not how they want you to be, but as you fucking are. This ain't for kids, baby. This is for grown people. The grown people. So, know your worth. Ask for your worth. Go radio silent and force them to answer to you. You have greatness in you, or you wouldn't even be at the table. And don't be afraid to walk away. I walked away from what I thought was big money at the time to now I know that that wasn't. Now I know. Yes, yes. And again, I don't pretend to be any other speaker than Precious Williams. I have a 25-year career. I speak at some of the best companies in the world. Trainer at some of the best companies in the world. Coming out of homelessness. So let my story inspire you, but you be inspired by your own story. You don't have to have a rags to riches story. You can have I was thinking about that book, Up from Slavery. I'm up from homelessness. I went from despair to destiny. You can too. I love you all. Is there any comments, questions, or considerations? My book is available. If you let me know in the comments you want the link to get it, great. Don't feel compelled. Also at the same time, every day I'm coming. Every day I'm coming 365. I'm going to come with a new tale, a new lesson, a new story. Know your worth. Ask for your worth. Go radio silent on them and force them to answer. And just because they can't afford you, has nothing to do with you. If you know your worth, that you have the credentials, the skill set, the talents, and abilities, bounce, my G. Bounce. It's been real. I'll see you again. This time I'll be on television. You watching me, I'm not watching you. You hate me, I don't know your name. And I want you all to have that kind of mentality. When people dish you, the fact that you know my name and I don't know yours means something. Hi, Mike. So anyway, does anybody have any questions? Please like, comment, and share this video. If you feel like this video was a great one, share it. Ask me questions right now. And if you don't, I will let you all go. Y'all know I can go deep in these streets. Know your worth. Ask for it, Tiffany. Ask for it. Not just knowing. You have to ask for it. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. And go hoard in the pain. I love, love, love you all. You all give me life. You all give me this magic energy that I can come to you with just lipstick on. Yeah, y'all peep game. I want y'all to get the real from me. I'm not ashamed to be seen without makeup. I want y'all to see what I really look like in these streets. I can turn on the makeup and turn it off. But at the end of the day, the truth is, what? Pause the mic, baby. Simply, you know how we do. I rock a mic. Like I was talking to a girlfriend of mine and another client. I was like, you can call me at 3:00 in the morning. Say, Precious, I got somebody to say they better than you. A word? Let's go. Let's go. You think you're better? You think you can go toe to toe with me? I wish you well. Because I stay thirsty on my grind. I'll write pitches daily at like 5 a.m. I wake up around 4:30, work on my book for half an hour to an hour, and then I write pitches. Then I take a little nap if I can. Then I get back on it because I got client meetings. I have sales calls. I have to meet with my clients. Baby, I'm in these streets. I wish you well, though. I promise you. Where my girls at? From the front to back. At least you feeling that? Put one hand up. Can you repeat that? Trying to take my skills. Man, I don't need that. Don't play yourself. Where my girls at? Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Hi, Judith. How are you? No contact. Pause the mic. Press the mic. Y'all ain't ready. And I want y'all to have the mentality. It's not about being nasty to people because y'all know I'm not a nasty. Come on. Really? Have you ever heard somebody say Precious was just nasty to me? No. But I walk in that confidence that I am who I say I am. Like Eminem, I am. When he said, I am whatever you say I am, you can tell me, you can say whatever you want to say about me. I'm strong in who I am and who he made me to be. That's why I'm the killer pitch master. That's why I don't play no games in these streets. That's why I hashtag slay all competition. See, y'all got to come with it. Like, walk in with that confidence. They're gonna dish you anyway. And that's why you fight fire with fire. You ain't got to curse them out, but you can give them a verbal tongue lashing they'll never forget without cursing. What? What? Don't play with me. I love you all. Thank you so much for sharing in this time with me. Does anybody have any questions? If this video did it for you, type yes in the comments. Type yes in the comments. Please like, comment, and share this video with others if you think it did something for you this morning. It is a little bit after 12. I'm going to be on LinkedIn Live today around 2 o'clock. And just be ready, y'all. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. Dr. Cheryl Wood. Start off with a bang and end with fireworks. Dr. Cheryl Wood. Playtime is over. Dr. Cheryl Wood. And if at first you don't succeed, you can dust it off and try again. You can dust it off and try again. Try again. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step two. Step two. Step two. Step two. Know your worth. Ask for your worth. Go radio silent. Pause the mic on them and let them tell you. Just because they can't afford you has nothing to do with you. That's their problem, not yours. Keep it pushing. And the minute you can walk away, there's something better around the corner. I promise you. I'm living proof. 2 years ago, I walked away from some money that would have been beneficial. 2 years later, well, look at me now. Look at me now. Thank you all. I want to be the Michael Jordan. I'm not Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. I want to be the Michael Jackson of speaking. There is no one like Michael Jackson. I'm not taking into account the other stuff. People can throw all of that. I've never met a perfect person, and I'm not saying he did any of that. What I am saying is, I want to build a legacy that lasts the test of time. People can still look at my videos and just when I'm gone and just like, that was incredible. Thank you all for being with me today. I love you all. Talk to you all later. Please, if you love this video, say yes in the comments. If you want a link to my book, hey, my Coach Tawana. Type in the comments me if you want like a link to get my books. Bad Bitches and Power Pictures is how I got here. It's how I climbed out of homelessness and poverty. I wrote the book on it. I'm not only the client, I'm the pitching president. You know what I mean? Love you all. Take care. Mwah. Bye.